Hello everyone, this is Jay Whiz, and today I want to talk about a topic that is very close to my heart: maintaining friendships with people who leave your church. It is important to remember that we are not in gangs. Our faith and our friendships should not be confined to the walls of a single church building. First, let's acknowledge the beauty and importance of nurturing relationships within our church family. The fellowship we experience in our church communities is a vital part of our spiritual growth. Hebrews chapter 10, verses 24 through 25 says, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching." This scripture emphasizes the importance of coming together to encourage and support one another. However, it is also important to recognize that it is not always one's calling to stay in one place. This is especially true for single adults. The Apostle Paul talked about how single people can take advantage of their freedom in their singleness. In 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 32, Paul says, "I would like you to be free from concern. An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, while how he can please the Lord." This verse highlights the unique opportunity that single people have to serve God without the distractions that can come with married life. Single adults often have the flexibility to move around, explore different ministries, and serve in various capacities. This mobility can be a blessing, allowing them to experience different church communities and broaden their spiritual horizons. It is important to support and encourage our single friends in their journey, even if it means they leave our church. The early Christians in the book of Acts provide a great example of this. They did not just meet in one place, they went around from home to home. Acts chapter 2, verses 46 through 47 says, "Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people." This passage shows that the early Christians were not confined to a single location. They moved around, met in different homes, and maintained their fellowship wherever they went. It is also important to remember that the apostles were not the only ones who moved around. Many believers traveled and spread the gospel wherever they went. This mobility was a key factor in the rapid spread of Christianity. We should take inspiration from their example and recognize that our friendships and our faith can transcend the boundaries of a single church building. When a friend leaves your church, it can be tempting to feel hurt or abandoned, but it is important to remember that their journey is part of God's plan for them. Instead of feeling hurt, we should celebrate their new opportunities and continue to support them in their faith journey. Our friendships should be based on our shared love for Christ, not just our shared attendance at a particular church. In conclusion, we can still be friends with people who leave our church. We are not in gangs. Our faith and our friendships should not be confined to the walls of a single church building. It is healthy to nurture relationships with an extended church family, and it is not always one's calling to stay in one place. Single adults, in particular, have the freedom to move around and serve in different capacities. Let us take inspiration from the early Christians in the book of Acts and recognize that our friendships and our faith can transcend the boundaries of a single church building. Thank you for listening, and God bless.